Okay, after waiting what feels like 10 minutes for my video to actually start recording. Hey Justice, it's Friday. It's 4:48 right now, and I remember my secret word isn't a very hard one, so I'll try to avoid it. So, Cliff Notes as of Tuesday, because you asked me to talk about the Nintendo E3 thing. Well, actually, you didn't ask me to talk about it, you asked me to take notes, so I'm going to explain what happened. 1. I really want to buy a Wii U. 2. I think Nintendo won this year. 3. Yoshi's Woolly World looks really fun. Splatoon. Fighting to the inky death. I can't wait. It sounds so fun. I'll have to get a Wii U so we can both battle each other. Smash for the DS and the Wii U. Oh my gosh. What annoys me is the fact that they haven't actually gone over too much information on Pokemon. They completely skipped over it during E3. They're giving us small itty bitty smidgens of it in previews and ideas, but they haven't actually given us what it's going to be about. Like, yes, those of us that played Sapphire and Ruby obviously know what it's about. The problem is, they're not giving us information on what they're adding. And I'm excited about the tree houses becoming a thing again, and I just hope that they keep most of the stuff that they had in the game. Because some of that stuff would be really fun. Like, one of my friends yesterday was talking about how sending and recording those discs, I don't remember what they were called, the tapes, to into Wi-Fi will be a lot more fun than it was with the, DS cable, not DS, the Game Boy cable link. So, I wish they had gone over more, but I'm kind of okay with not knowing much. I mean, that's part of the surprise, and I'd rather see what's new by playing through it, but at the same time, I still want to know what's going on. I've heard rumors that Steven has a Mega Metagross, which slightly scares me, but after seeing Mega Sceptile, I'm not so sure I'm not afraid of it. I want that Grass Dragon. Which is weird, because I normally don't want grass types. I don't know if I'm going to go with that or if I'm going to go with my normal Torchic, just because, Blaziken. Even though Blaziken's OP now. I don't know. Anyway, so that was Nintendo E3. They went over a lot of games. Warriors of Hyrule looks really fun. Legend of Zelda looks like it's going to be based more like a Skyrim type play, to where instead of having the limited movement in some areas to where you can only go, right, left, or somewhere like that. Because you know how the old games had it to where you could choose a certain way in a chamber instead of actually having it to where it was open. It just always felt open. They actually have it to where you can move and all of a sudden bad things pop up out of nowhere and attack and cause problems. I'm curious to see how that goes. I'm actually really excited for it, even though I don't have a Wii U. And Mario Party 10 looks really fun and interesting. Hearing the whole entire concept that they've been calling it Bowser Party because of the fact the person that gets the Wii U remote gets to play as Bowser sounds like it's going to ruin more friendships than Super Smash for 64 did. And yes, I'm stealing your quote from our Skype conversation earlier because it seemed like a good idea. What was I getting ready to say? That was the E3 conference. That was my Tuesday afternoon since I had the day off. Wednesday I did work. I don't remember what all I went through. And then Thursday I had another day off. So yesterday basically was doing errands. Josh and I finally applied for our apartment. We're going to be moving into a nicer place than here. Well, okay, a less expensive place than here. I don't know if it's nicer per se, but it's definitely nice. We're paying less than we are currently from this apartment, and instead of paying like, $680 or whatever it is that they're paying here, we're paying $500 plus a $15 pet fee and an $80 utility bill. So overall we're spending about, not including the gas that they have here, around $60 less, which is nice considering. Not to mention the apartment we were looking at that had the one bedroom beforehand, we're paying the exact same amount, just the only difference is that instead of paying for just the apartment and the water bill, we are paying for the utility bill, which was, I think, the same. Never mind. What I meant to say is that instead of paying for a one bedroom, we're paying for a two bedroom, which is nice considering now Josh can have his, we can have our little office area, which I will actually officially start recording my videos from. And we will also have the ability to hang up pictures and frames and paint the walls. Yeah, we can paint them. It just can't be something you can cover. If they have to paint it over with 2 coats, we can't. It costs us. But knowing that we can paint the walls is a great thing, and knowing that we can put pictures up is great. I'm really happy about that. Um, besides that, not really much else that happened. Oh, besides the war on cats that's going on in the apartment. Currently, we have a second cat in here besides Spaz, who is named Devin. And Devin is a friend of ours' cat. What ended up happening is they picked up a dog, and the cat didn't like the dog, so we have two cats right now. Spaz keeps hissing at under the bed, so I think Devin is hiding underneath there. I'm really hoping that Devin doesn't try to attack Spaz because Spaz doesn't have claws and Devin does, which worries me, so we're going to have to declaw him. But so far, I haven't heard any screams of pain from either animal, so I think we're okay. Just Devin's a little spooked. But yeah, that's my week. I hope that you have a very good weekend and, your Monday's wonderful. And besides that, your word of the week for next week is up. Because I can't think of anything right now. So, your word of the week is up, and I'm going to head out. We really need an outro for these things. I'll see you on Monday.